Hi guys, welcome back to Geezer Grills. This is day 2 of our rub marathon. Just one quick disclaimer. I dropped a bollock. I should have put my fucking glasses on because it turns out that all those rubs are from Angus and OINK. The Meat Lab ones, which one's this, are just a range of Angus and OINK as well. You know what I mean? I'd like to thank Marty for that. Cheers for the little point out. We all make mistakes. Anyway, today what we're doing? We are doing Montreal Steak and Burger Rub, okay? So, it's the morning. I'm not going to cook these till later. I've got 3 here. That's only because we're having them for dinner. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook one of these on grill, i.e. under flame. And I'm going to cook the other one on the Pit Boss griddle, so it's on a hot plate. So at least we can see, do you know what I mean? I think it's a fairer contest that way to see whether it comes out right or which way it's the best way of doing it and whether we're going to get the better profile. Well, as per usual, guys, very straightforward. I'm going to let these marinate for the best part of all day. The best part of all day. So I'm just going to go liberal as usual. It ain't rocket science. We're just going to have a bright old smother up. Give these little bad boys a flip. Lovely jubbly. Get out of it. And we're off again. Plenty on it. Lovely. Right, guys. That little lot is going in the fridge for a good few hours. And I will see you later on today when we start our cooking. So, just to recap, Montreal Steak and Burger Rub. See how it turns out, shall we? All right, I'll see you guys later on. Hi guys, welcome back. As you can see, the steaks are marinated. They look fucking lovely. Do you know what I mean? Couldn't be better. Just before we go any further, I would like to do a big shout out to all the farmers out there. So there's Ireland and the Netherlands and all that, where the government are trying to shut them down and take their land and kill their cattle. I think in Ireland they've been instructed that they're meant to cull 200,000 cows in the name of global warming. Do you know what I mean? Personally, I think they're just trying to get in control of the food chain. I think it's fucking ridiculous. Even Elon Musk has stepped in now to say that it's fucking ridiculous. So just remember, guys, if they take away our meat, yeah, you won't be getting to see these bad boys again. So just letting you know, guys, that our support is with you. Okay, anyway, moving on. Right, guys, the plan is we're going to take these steaks. I'm going to cook one of them on the Pit Boss griddle on a flat plate. Now, normally I would use butter for that. I'm not going to use that today because I don't want to put another profile in. I'm just going to use some plain old simple olive oil. And then we're going to take the other one, and I've got a Kamado Joe going under there under heat. And we're going to try both just to see that we can have a fair comparison to see whether or not it tastes better on a griddle or it tastes better under flame. So let's just check where we are heat-wise. I'm trying to get this up to somewhere in the region about 450 so we get a lovely sear. Oh, well, fuck me gently, we're only fucking there. Do you know what I mean? Let's get a little bit of the old Popeyes misses on there. I've only got 3 of these burners on the go because obviously we're only putting 1 steak on here. And you're not going to see me cook all 3 of these steaks because we're only doing 2 of them at the moment. And then once I finish off cooking, that's going to be the dinner for me and the kids. Well, actually for me and my daughter, actually, because the boy's out. So, let's get this nice and ready. So we'll cook this one up first on the griddle. I'm going to try it both ways, the same way I did yesterday with the chicken. So I'm going to try it with cooking it as is, trying it, and then I'm going to add some seasoning if it needs it. You know what I mean? Let's try it without having to add seasoning first, because as I said to you yesterday, it worked fucking well with the old feather duster. And if you didn't see yesterday's video, then you won't understand what that means. But anyway, pop that on there. Can't beat the old Thermapen for the old infrared setting. There we go, 470. I'm happy with that. Which steak we're going to use? Let's pick this one here. And let's listen for the sizzle, guys. Listen for the sizzle. Oh, fucking hell, look at that. Look at that. I'll tell you something, it never gets old. Never gets old. Get the old one glove on. Let's bring this out of the way. Whoa, that smells bloody lovely. Now, it's a nice piece of rump steak today, but as I said to you before, I'll cook it with the fat on, but then I'll trim the fat away because I ain't a fat lover. But I do like to cook them with the fat. call it whatever you want. Do you know what I mean? Call it what you want. And as I said to you, we're on the old Montreal Steak and Burger. You cannot beat the smell of cooking steak. Whoa. A nice sear on there. Now it'd be interesting to see what this tastes like. Give it a flip. Pick up some of that oil. Now I like mine medium, guys, so I'll be shooting from about 130, 135, give or take. You know what I mean, a little bit of time to rest in. And as I said to you, I normally cook these in butter, because I tell you something, you can't beat a steak on a griddle with a bit of butter. Oh, fucking hell. Clean up as you go, as they say. Clean up as you go. If anyone's thinking about one of these Pit Boss griddle, I'm not going to lie to you, I do highly recommend them. They're a handy bit of bloody kit. They're so fucking easy. You know what I mean? They really are. Just make, Jesus, cooking. I'll pull the fucker off there. It's like breakfast is easy. Burgers, easy. Oh. But in the same token, it is nice to cook under flames, you know what I mean? How are we looking under there? Let's give it another flip. Let's keep the turning. Now that's been marinated in that Montreal rub for, well, let's see, what time is it now? It is 4, so that's been in there for about 6.5 hours. That's been marinated. So, you know, fingers crossed. I did notice when I was pouring it out that there was a lot of salt in there as well, which is good for when you're brining it, especially when you're letting it sit out in that fridge for that long. So, fingers crossed, this should be tasty. Just going to go and check out the old Kamado Joe's coming on. We want a nice flame on there. I'm going to have to cook this one first and then cook the other one after, because it is pissing down with rain. Which is even more of a joke when these fucking people are trying to tell you that they've got to shut all these farms down and kill these animals because of global warming. We're in the middle of we're the end of July and it's pissing down with bloody rain in here. I'm on the south coast for fuck's sake. Anyway, don't get me started. Get that bit on the end there. Nowhere near it, baby. We're nowhere near it yet. Shall we get those ends all nicely seared as well? Starting to get a nice little char on that now. We don't want to kill her, but she ain't there yet. 101. And have another flip. Getting there, guys. We're getting there. Nearly there. Nearly there. I mean, as a rule, I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of the time when I cook a steak, all I will do is salt and black pepper brine in the fridge. Good 6 or 8 hours, and then bit of butter on there, job done. But oi, these things, you've got to try them. You're never going to know till you try them, do you? All right. That is us. And, ta-da, slippery sucker. Let's let that rest. Hokey cokey, guys. Now, as I said to you, you know what I'm like. I get rid of all the fat. So you see later, alligator, that's going. We'll work on this piece here. There's a line of fat right through the middle of there. I don't want that either. And that's about it, I think. Right. Let's pop this bad boy over here. We'll sort that out in a minute. Okie dokie. Let's see how we did, shall we? First things first, what we saying? Well, I think that's pretty much bang on. I don't know about you lot. I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? And let's get a piece right out the middle. That looks tasty. We'll have a little bit of board. Oh, fucking hell, boys and girls. That is fucking lovely. Oh, mate. Oh, yeah. You don't need to add any more seasoning to that one, guys. You literally do not need to add any more seasoning to that. That is beautiful. Oh, I said to you I could see the salt in there. I'm going again. No, it's lovely. Oh, I'm well happy with that. Fucking hell. Montreal Steak and Burger. That is a win-win-win. I can't stop fucking eating it. I've got another one to cook yet. So, right, bottom line, guys. That is lovely. Very, very happy with that. Very, very happy. Right, I'll tell you what, let's bring this back over here. Okay, I'll sort that out in a minute. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to move over to the Commando Joe, because now that we've cooked that bad boy on the griddle, it's only fair to see if we're going to put one of these bad boys under heat. So let's go over there and give it a go, shall we? As you can see, plenty of flame in there. This is going to be hot. So, one thing's for sure, we're going to need a bit of the old OINK out with the stickage. Lovely. Wonderful. Okie dokie. Now let's pick ourselves a steak. And as I always say, guys, listen for the sizzle. Whoa, that's fucking can't beat a bit of fucking steak under flame. You can't beat a bit of steak under flame. All right, let's give the old pinkies a wash. You can't see this behind you, but I'm nicking into this steak. It's fucking lovely. Oh, fucking beautiful. Now, I wonder if it's going to be any different being under flame as opposed to being on a griddle. Well, we're about to find out, guys. We are literally about to find out. Let's have a little look, shall we? Oh, look at that. That does look a bit tasty though, doesn't it? You know what I mean? That does look a bit tasty. It's poxy bloody weather. It's driving me fucking mad. 1 minute's hot, 1 minute's cold. Can't make up its fucking mind. Right, you stay there, fella. Don't go nowhere. I'll tell you something, that is definitely warm in there, guys. That is definitely warm. Do you know, I've read that book, Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, and there's a section in there that tells you about your man needs, he's staring at the fire time. Do you know what I mean? Well, I can fucking see why, because you can't help it. Sitting there staring at the fire, bit of fucking meat on there, I mean, it's like your happy place, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like your fucking happy place. Put that on there. Let's have a little butcher's how we're getting on, shall we? I mean, that's got there a lot fucking quicker than the last one, I'm telling you that much for nothing. 111 already in there. That end's not so quick. That is fucking ramping up. That's a lot faster and a lot quicker than using the griddle. But obviously, be interesting to see which one's the better taste now. And I've got to be honest, I don't know, because that one on the, oh, that's nice char though. Jesus, look at that. Could even go like that, couldn't you? Put the old crossways on there. Do you know what I mean? The old cross grill lines. Fucking spit it out. Crossways, crossroads. Fucking hell. It ain't a million miles off, guys. We are definitely getting the heat on here. Old fat's starting to char up, trying to render in there. Look, whoa. Tell you something, I don't know what I'll do about these fucking gloves though, because that's fucking hot when you put your hand down there. We must be getting nearly there, guys. We must be getting nearly there. Right, that's us. The number's up. Your number's up, governor. Put that bad boy on there. That over there. Shut that down. Bring you over and let this rest. Okay. Give that a few minutes to rest. Stick the old one glove on. One glove. There you go, David. As a shout to the brother-in-law. I don't know which way this is going to go. I literally don't. What I'm going to do is I'll have a little trim up in here. Sort of one out of there. And fucking I'll have another bit and all. Fucking lovely that is. Oh. Bear with me because I'm still eating the other one. Fucking lovely. Right. Let's get this one out, sorted out. The old gripper's not there, is it? Okie dokie. Let's get rid of the fat. Pop that bit over there for a minute. Don't want any scraggly bits that make it chewy. Put that over there. Okay, let's go first. Let's get that bit over that bit of that over there. Okay. Let's first of all have a little look inside, shall we? Well, I'm not upset with that, guys. I'm definitely not upset with that. Now, the key is in the taste. It feels very tender. I'm not going to lie to you. Let's go in the middle here. Bit of bald. Bit of the old ball juice. Here we go. Oh, fucking hell. Right, guys. Oh, mate. You definitely don't need to put any more of that on. That is the perfect amount. That is fucking beautiful. I'm definitely using that again. Which one do I prefer? Honestly, the cooking under flame. But they both taste bloody amazing. And I've got to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? That is, fucking well chuffed with that. That is a definite plus for the old Montreal Steak and Burger from ANGUS OINK. So, what do we have here? We have got our griddle steak over here. We've got our flame grilled steak over here. Personally, I preferred the flame grilled, but both the taste is still staying there. It's just I'm getting a lovely bit more char on that because of the flame. But either way, guys, if someone put that in front of you, you wouldn't be upset. Now remember, don't forget to push all the fucking buttons, and I'll see you next time.